Can he add to the goals he scored already this season? He's already the top scorer in the league. What a match. And it's live. We are at the San Siro Stadium today. Good to have you with us. Alan Smith alongside me, Martin Tyler. This is the Cup round of 16. Milan, and they take on Parma.
Yeah, the quarter-finals beckoning, and two teams that have produced some good football. This competition, I don't see why it should stop now.
Room for the cross. That's a wonderful tackle. This is the Milan lineup. Simon Kjaer starts alongside Alessio Romagnoli in the heart of defence. Giacomo Bonaventura starts with Hakan Çalhanoğlu out wide. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Real chance! Good stop by the goalkeeper. Corner swung in. Well read by the defender. Simon Kjaer. Well, he's had a go, and it's a decent effort, maybe a bit of a sighter, Alan.
Yeah, I mean, when those find the roof of the net, they look so spectacular. Maybe next time.
Box office. Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Well, he wants to be the centre of attention, and when you've got ability like he has, more often than not, he achieves that.
It's Ibrahimovic again. Here he is, Hakan Çalhanoğlu. Rebic. Made the challenge well. Read the play well. He could cross it now. Terrific tackle. Read the play well to intercept. Flag has gone up for offside, tight. Bruno Alves. Going to the near post here. Keeper's ball, no question about that. It was a weak cross, really. Bonaventura. Now Castillejo. And they've spread it out wide here. Very good tackle. Wasn't critical to get it there, but it's helpful. Well, sitting back, it's a bit of a policy here, and letting the opposition come at them, risky. Has to get it away. Well, suddenly they could be on the counter-attack. Taking on a couple of opponents now. And that's into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Not the hardest thing he'll have to do today by any means. Bonaventura. Now Castillejo.
Yeah, Milan had lots of possession today, but I don't think the manager will be happy down there watching this performance.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic! The defence open, and the scoring should have been opened.
Head in hands, getting some stick off the crowd there.
Inglese. Gervinho. Surely! Very good attack, broken up in the end by good defensive play. Bonaventura. It's Ibrahimovic again. Good vision here. Going forward well. Rebic. Here he is, Hakan Çalhanoğlu. Goes for goal. It's come off the goalkeeper still. Well, that's the opener. And it's been coming. The better side, but you have to score when you're on top. We wondered whether they would do that, but they have done. And they've done it in fine style.
Milan, and that's half-time, signalled by the referee. Interesting football from Italy in the context of this Coppa Nazionale, the Italian domestic cup. Second half to come, and a quarter-final place at stake.
Yeah, the first half went by really quickly, and I think it'll probably be the same now.
Rebic. He's won it back easily. Trying to get the ball in behind. He's missed the target by quite a lot in the end. Simon Kier. Bonaventura. And it's Ibrahimovic. Hakan Çalhanoğlu. Rebic. Well, it's called offside. The flag went up.
Well, the opposition pushed up. They were defending a high line there, taking a chance.
Under challenge, that's good control. This does look promising. Kuchka! That's an excellent stop from the keeper.
We all thought that was in, didn't we?
Well, this is where managers really earn their money. In a losing situation, they've got to make a substitution. Got to get it right, really, to have any chance of getting anything from the match. Punches it away. Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. This could bring them level. Well, that is a fantastic save from this goalkeeper. He's in wonderful form.
He's enjoying that kind of season. He's a contender for Player of the Year.
Corner played into the middle. It's a brave effort, really, in amongst the players to get the header in, but off target, way off target.
Yeah, not his best effort, that's for sure.
We've had an hour gone here, and there's still 30 minutes left. Substitute coming up for the away team.
Well, he's got a chance now to get forward in this wide area. Gets his cross in. And volleys for goal. And the keeper makes the save above his head, safely enough. And it's Palmer with a corner now, and a chance to level up the game. Definitely destined for the goalkeeper, and he makes it his. Samu Castillejo. On to Ibrahimovic. Not a good pass at all. Yasmin Kurtic. Just a quick check on the clock, and there are 20 minutes to go. It's what we all want to see. The referee's playing advantage. He's done it well here. Strong tackle, and one that's led to a corner. Corner swung in. Poor attempt at a pass, really. And that will be a free kick for Milan. Well, the referee has made his call here. It is a free kick, but only a free kick, not a booking.
Yeah, this ref does tend to give players the benefit of the doubt. He's done so there.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Very good tackle. Wasn't critical to get it there, but it's helpful. Manager thinking for the away side, time for a change. Impressive in possession, passing's good, possibly dangerous. It's noticeable that the home supporters are trying to help their team in this situation. They're encouraged by the lead, but they're fearful perhaps that this team might lose it.
Well, they won't want to give anything silly away. The opposition are chasing the ball, trying to get it back and trying to get back into this match.
Great promise in this Milan team. They've performed very well, been a pretty consistent period.
Up for grabs here. Rebic.
Stopping the pass getting through with a good piece of anticipation. Kurtic. Inglese. And shoots! He's blocked that well. On to Ibrahimovic. Bonaventura. 2 more minutes to be played then, added time.
Is this game set and match? Yes, it is!
They've been by far the better side, and the scoreline reflects that.
On his day, Zlatan Ibrahimovic is as good as you get.
Yeah, I think that's true. He can be elusive, and he certainly was there.
And that's the end of the match.
It's a game, really, we don't have to sell for you. It's got such a fascinating history. We could have sold the stadium out, what, 5-6 times over, I reckon. What a match. And it's live. Hi, everybody. Welcome to this wonderful setting in Milan, the San Siro. Martin Tyler here. Alan Smith is sitting alongside me. The action today is from the Cup. It's the quarter-final. It's Inter against Milan.
Yeah, great chance to get to the semis here for both sides. Both sides are ambitious, and both sides more than capable of going on and winning this competition.
Losing the ball here, Milan.
There's so many characters who could inspire Inter. We've just gone for him today as perhaps one that could give us something special.
2 important goals last time out, really good.
Lukaku. Eriksson! What a fine save.
Inter have a corner here.
Played in by Eriksson. There's a chance, really, of getting into a scoring position. Punched away by the goalkeeper. And he's hung on to the ball too. Brilliant goalkeeping.
Here is Ibrahimovic.
Kessié. Real promise about that build-up until that challenge. Vecino.
Excellent interception.
Well, both the Milan clubs have had their ups and downs in a topsy-turvy time for Italian football, but they still stand for so much that's good about football in this country, Alan.
Well, they certainly do. The heritage, the tradition involved in this derby, San Siro. What a sight it is walking towards it.
Samir Handanovic with a simple task. Antonio Candreva. Eriksson.
Vecino. Able to intercept here. Taking on the opposition and the responsibility as well. Vecino. Set up to play on the break now. Players up in support if he needs them.
And that was a very well-timed tackle.
Here he is, Hakan Çalhanoğlu. Bonaventura. Ibrahimovic. Trying to get the ball in behind. Well, that was pressure for the goalkeeper from that through ball. Asamoah. That's a great interception. Bonaventura. Hernandez. Now a chance to get a bit of width into this attack. It's Ibrahimovic here. Comes in strongly. Very confident, even in his own defensive third, to keep the ball. Just throwing his body into the way of the shot. Eriksson.
Inter controlling possession, had lots of the ball, but I don't think the manager will be happy down there watching this performance. He would have been expecting more, the fans would, and I was. you have to feel that they...
Well, this is a chance from the free kick.
Oh, he fancies this. He's a single-minded lad. He's going to go for goal.
And the goalkeeper not really tested by that free kick. And up goes the board. There'll be 2 added minutes. Vecino. Antonio Candreva. Martinez.
Very good first half, very well matched, the two teams. It's been eye-catching for the Italians in the domestic cup here, the Coppa Nazionale. Good first half of the quarter-final. Here we go with the second.
Yeah, and I think it'll open up a little bit, probably see a few more chances than we did in the first half.
Kessié. Davide Calabria. And Castillejo. Continue to knock the ball around, looking for the opening. It's unlike him, really, to play the ball straight to the opposition. Vecino. Intercepted well. He could have stopped it, but wisely has let them play on. It's a shot!
No problem for Samir Handanovic.
Vecino. Lukaku. Martinez. For Inter, the chance to use the width here. Lukaku! He's gone in with the header, but the ball nowhere near going into the net.
I think it's come off the top of his head, that one.
Activity in the Inter dugout. There's going to be a substitution now. We've had an hour gone here, and there's still 30 minutes left. Sanchez. Sanchez. That's an unforced error, really, with the pass. It's Ibrahimovic again. Rebic. Room now out on the wing. One pass away from being a great move. Antonio Candreva. Diego Godin. Can they do it late on? Inter.
It looks like the opposition is in for an aerial bombardment here, judging by the way the centre-halves are going forward.
Buenaventura! Straightforward work for the goalkeeper. Now Castillejo. He's got possession back for his team. Samu Castillejo. So we're coming down now towards the last 15 minutes. Ibrahimovic. In towards the far post. Good stretch by the goalkeeper to push that away from danger. Antonio Candreva.
Well, it's Inter surging forward, and the fans are doing everything possible to get this late winner.
Substitution for Inter. Can put them in front here. What a save and what a time to make it in such a tight game.
Well, he's kept his team in it, and who knows, they might go near the end now and score the winner.
Substitution coming up for Milan. Taken by Eriksson. Only partially away from danger. Really good defending. If he hadn't touched it, it was a goal.
Now, one of the keepers thanking him for that bit of closing down by his defender.
That's safely away. That was catching practice for the goalkeeper. Now De Vrij. Barella. Skriniar. Nicola Barella. Eriksson. Inter passing from Inter here. It's very good.
players face another 2 minutes added on by the referee. The scores are level, running out of time. Could this be the moment?
Can put them in front here. Off the post. The shot is blocked.
And the team's level as the referee blows his fire. Very, very close, as the scoreline suggests, over a regulation period. Now we've got extra time. Can that separate the two sides?
Nicola Barella.
Antonio Candreva.
Read that well with the interception.
Brozovic.
Back with Lukaku. A great chance to go in front.
Super goalkeeping. That did look like a real opening, but they've dealt with it.
A bit untidy there from Alexis Sanchez.
Oh, the crowd loving this, seeing their team piling on the pressure.
Great ball.
It's Ibrahimovic here. Whipped in from the wide area. Very straightforward piece of goalkeeping as he catches the cross. A tough guy to dispossess, isn't he? Here is De Vrij. Trying to stretch the opposition, using the wider areas here.
Alexis Sanchez.
Patiently passing the ball around, trying to make a chance. That's another turnover here. We've got a change for Inter. Been a really good match, this.
We've got 15 minutes left of extra time as we start the second half of the extra period.
From Kessier. Samu Castillejo.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Well, one pass away from being a great move. Barella.
Room for the cross.
Brozovic! Really close, great technique there.
Oh, there's no finer sight than when you get that right. Unlucky.
Hernandez.
Yes, we've got 8 minutes to go now.
And they've spread it out wide here. Now Castillejo.
And it's Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic. He's lost the ball. 5 minutes now left in the second period of extra time. Saw that coming and intercepted. And it's a shot now!
We've got 2 added minutes. Inter attacking, looking to get the goal that would surely decide the contest.
Well, after all the action,
Start now at the shootout.
well, they've got a good penalty taker in this fella.
The penalty now for Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
And the keeper's pulled that one out of the bag. So next up to take the penalty. Stepped up and slotted it away. That's a fine penalty from him in these circumstances. Up he comes for the penalty. Well, he scored in the shootout. All you need to do is put it in the net in the shootout, and he's done it. Ready to go, the next penalty taker. Well, he's up to the task with his penalty. Well, this is the toughest moment, really. He's got to score, otherwise they're beaten. Shaw from the spot in the shootout. Well, he knows now. One successful shot, and they've won it. And that's missed.
Oh, what a shocker, not to even hit the target. Poor.
So it's his turn now from the spot. Beat the goalkeeper well in this penalty shootout. It finds the corner of the net.
Oh, beautifully taken.
Here's the next penalty taken. Super save, and that settled the shoot. It's a game, really, we don't have to sell for you. It's got such a fascinating history. We could have sold the stadium out, what, 5-6 times over, I reckon. What a match, and it's live. This is the San Siro Stadium, very recognisable, I'm sure, to many of you. Alan Smith is alongside me, Martin Tyler. The action today is from the Cup. It's the quarter-final. It's Inter against Milan.
Yeah, it's a one.
Probing with the pass. That's an excellent stop from the keeper.
We all thought that was in, didn't we?
This is Inter's lineup. Dangerous ball, dealt with by the goalkeeper's punch. Shoots! What a save that was.
The agility on show there was outstanding.
In goes the corner. Cross dealt with by the defender. Put away, but not out of harm's way. Let's fly! A good try, but a simple save. Asamoah. Christian Eriksen. There's so many characters who could inspire Inter. We've just gone for him today as perhaps one that could give us something special.
2 important goals last time out, really good.
Bit of space to go forward into with the ball. Well, that's relieved some of the pressure as the defender clears his lines out of play. From Kessié. They've got the ball back by that interception. And Ibrahimovic. That's a fine catch by the keeper. Vecino. Well, he spotted the pass and cut it out. Rebic. And a goal! Brave blocking. Well, you look at Inter against Milan, you sometimes wonder whether they just want to get the fixture over with and maybe a draw will do for both parties, but it's not quite like that. How about that for a goal? It's given them the breakthrough. They've had to work very hard to find a way through this defence. But when it came, it was super. And they're absolutely thrilled with the way they've got the lead here. Milan with the lead. And this is Romelu Lukaku's game. At his best, he's almost unplayable. Eriksen. Martinez. What a game. A goal at one end, an equaliser at the other. It's a terrific response from the team that went behind, and they're level. It is level. Both sides have scored here now. It's good work, this, as they chase a go-ahead goal. This could be an opportunity, in behind the defence. For Milan. Well, this is the way to bounce back when you've just had a bit of a mess up at your own end. Come and cause havoc at the other.
Well, that lends a different complexion to this match, doesn't it? I thought the other team was going to run away with it. Inter having lots of the ball. We're not surprised about that. They're just not creating enough chances. They've been a little lethargic when they've got into the final third. They've got to liven up, be a bit more inventive.
It's Ibrahimovic again.
It's the power of Ibrahimovic on the move.
It's a good piece of defending to stop the supply into the centre.
Hernandez. Ibrahimovic. Now here's a chance from winning the ball.
And the offside is given. Hakan Çalhanoğlu.
Rebic. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Takes on the shot! Got to do better than that, really, to beat the keeper.
Yeah, because he is a good goalkeeper. Good positioning.
Swung in from the corner. Punched away by the keeper. Well, that's a great block.
Well, the signal's gone up for 2 minutes.
Vecino.
Romelu Lukaku. Antonio Candreva. Job half done, Alan, really, although they've only got this. Second half time at the San Siro tonight.
Super block. Given possession away here.
Eriksen. Asamoah. Martinez.
Maybe just kicked it a little bit there, and pass goes straight to the opposition. Here he is, Hakan Çalhanoğlu. Well, he seemed to see a pass there that none of us could see from where we're commentating from. We've got a change for Inter. Candreva. Put away, but not out of harm's way. Being challenged here.
Bonaventura.
Inter win the ball back.
Christian Eriksen.
Vecino.
Asamoah.
Encouraging play from this team now, keeping the ball. Break quickly when they get possession. Kept the ball, and the counter-attack was the chance you felt, and it just faded away. Well, he's had a go. He's done well to block that. Well defended, not just getting across, he thought quickly as well. That's not what he wanted to do, a poor pass.
Great interception.
An opportunity here, with some space to work the ball into. To level it up now. The keeper stops it. There could be a follow-up now.
Well, they have cleared the danger. It was a decent opportunity, I think.
Eriksen. Very able. Eriksen! Pushed out by the goalkeeper, but only into a dangerous area.
Yeah, as you can see, the visitors trailing in the possession stakes. They're doing a great job here. It's been a classic counter-attacking performance. You don't always need to be dominating possession to get yourselves ahead.
Trying to pass their way into position to level the game.
Well, the goalkeeper will hope that it stays like that throughout the game. Diego Godin.
Vecino.
Just a hint of desperation in the Inter team, but the fans are creating a heck of a noise.
On the attack here.
Got his foot in to cut out the pass. They could be in, behind the back line. It's Ibrahimovic here. Zlatan Ibrahimovic! Straightforward work for the goalkeeper.
Plenty of good play, both in attack and defence, and of course in midfield too from Milan, where they control much of the game, and they have been the dominant force It's going to be a defeat for the opposition, that's for sure.
Well, they're better than that. That's rather sloppy. Now, we've only got 4 minutes remaining in the match. Untidy work from Inter. Eriksson! Eriksson! Pushed back out into play. There was danger, but he's cleared it. A minute, that's all. I've added time to come. Well, you could see what he was trying to do, but he couldn't execute it at all. And we're looking at the referee, and then...
We've really made it to the business end now. Just 4 teams left in the Cup, and the scene is set for an enthralling semi-final. Who will make it through to the showpiece event? It's Lazio. They take on Milan next on EA TV. Welcome, it promises to be a fascinating night here in the Eternal City. We're at the Stadio Olimpico. My name is Derek Ray, and with me for commentary is the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. And what we have coming up for you is the semi-final first leg in the Cup. It's Lazio facing Milan.
Well, I was more a fan of a single-leg semi-final, but 2 legs, you've got to be cautious a little bit in the first one. You don't want to give too much away in this first leg. Looking forward to this one, the pressure's on.
Another corner. Corner kick played in, and the keeper exuding confidence.
Yeah, doing his job, right position, right time.
And a throw-in it's going to be. Well, we know how troublesome he can be on the pitch, but what should we expect from him today, Lee?
Well, yeah, when defenders look who they're playing against, they always look at the goals. 2 goals in his last previous game. He's certainly a threat to them today.
Well, sadly, from their point of view, it petered out. Rebic has it. Running with the ball confidently. Teammate in support. And the ball with Milinkovic-Savic. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Clattered away. Rebic. Showing teamwork and commitment. Immobile. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. And a moment he would dearly love to have back.
Well, listen, he's tried to hit it too hard. Just relax a little bit, focus on your technique.
Rebic. Bonaventura. It's with Çalhanoğlu. Magnificent challenge to win it back. The ball with Luis Alberto. Lulic. Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence? Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end. And the ball with Milinkovic-Savic. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Surely! Well, it can be a hit or a miss when it comes to striking it on the volley.
Yeah, you always take a risk when it comes in like that, but he took a chance, he was brave, just not his day on that occasion.
Couldn't keep it. Teammates in the middle. High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, it's all about timing. You've got to wait for the ball to come down, and he's very, very unlucky.
Çalhanoğlu. He made it look simple, really. Gliding through the gears. And a throw-in forthcoming. Has teammates waiting inside the area. Kessié. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Immobile now. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He's given it straight to the opposition. Couldn't hang on to it. Bonaventura. It's a perfect challenge. Bastos. Manuel Lazzari. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. And the whistle is sounded for... The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Lucas Leiva has it. Correa. Playing with purpose and control. Well, he went strongly into the challenge and the result is a throw-in. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. Into the box it goes. Well, he had a decent reading of that ball in. Well, it might still work out for them. An important interception. He was one of their better players in the first half, but needed to be... And now, passing it through! That is goalkeeping of the highest order and of the bravest order as well.
Well, it's not all about tipping balls over the bar and round the post. It's about being brave and diving at players' feet.
Firing it towards goal. And the keeper would have been disappointed had he not dealt with it. With the game level, let's see what they can do with this corner. And over comes the corner. Prepared to take on the shot. Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that punt. Beautifully weighted ball. Ibrahimovic. And it is the opening goal of the contest.
Well, it was always going to be a tight game, but now all of a sudden one team ahead. Things have got to change on both sides.
So the game has been restarted. It's Milan in front here. And the ball with Milinkovic-Savic. Francesco Acerbi. Bastos now. Radu. Untidy in possession. Well, they continue their push for the equaliser, but definitely not forcing it. That's a fairly easy save for any keeper to make. They're trying to get right into his face. And given away. Well, it was completely miscontrolled. And they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Here. He takes aim. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Corner kick played in. And cleared behind for what is going to be a corner kick. And firing it into the area. Bastos now. That's very effective, good high pressing. 15 minutes remaining. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Immobile now. Milinkovic-Savic. It's Felipe Caicedo. Caicedo. That's how to rob them of possession. Good idea, that particular move, but not to be. It's the high-pressure, high-intensity approach. Running towards goal. Turning inside, where's he going to go? Wonderful block. And the decision is one of offside here. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. The goalkeeper was called upon, and they still have an opportunity here.
Well, as a goal down, all you've got to do is give your strikers a chance to get back in the game.
Well, that's the end of that for now. Can they switch to an even higher gear? Kessié. Çalhanoğlu! And that's a fine stop. Another goal from this corner would in all likelihood secure victory. Corner kick played over. Goalkeeper's ball, it was always going to be that way. And just the 1 minute left in normal time here. Ibrahimovic. That move looked as though it had genuine potential, but it's broken down.
Well, Derek, just listen to that.
The final whistle, and so up for an enthralling semi-final. Who will make it through to the showpiece event? It's Milan. They take on Lazio live on EA TV. And a very good evening to you. A big night ahead here at the San Siro, or as it's sometimes referred to, the Giuseppe Meazza Stadium. Derek Ray here on the commentary box, joined as always by former England defender Lee Dixon. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the second leg of this semi-final. It's Milan up against Lazio.
Well, Derek, my suggestion is you play the game as if it's all square. If you start to protect a small margin too much, this game can run away from you. I'm really looking forward to this.
Can't miss, surely! Well, that wasn't a million miles away.
No, it was close. It was a decent effort. They'll keep plugging away, I'm sure.
Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. Lee, what are you expecting from him?
Well, he is an all-round finisher, there's no doubt about that, but he's got a good long shot on him as well. And that will...
Firing it in. In it goes! An early goal. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, let's look at this again. We've all hit these in training. First time, bang in the back of the net. Look at the calmness of it. Technique, brilliant.
Well, now on aggregate, 2-0 they lead. And the ball with Milinkovic-Savic. Bastos. The ball with Luis Alberto. Lulic. And Luis, nothing wrong with that idea. Well, it all counts for naught. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. By no means on his own here. That's a very impressive piece of defending. Bonaventura with it. Bodies forward and the break looks on. All in all, a broken counter-attack. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. He must finish. Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. And that's very good refereeing to let the play flow. Calabria. Kessié. Given away by Milan. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. And that was a very fine read. Lulic. Good numerical situation. Lulic. And here's Luis Alberto. Well, a sloppy clearance. What can the opposition do with this? Theo Hernandez. Çalhanoğlu. And he's taken it away. He's given us away. Lulic has it. It did appear that they might be onto something, but not so. Bonaventura. It's with Çalhanoğlu. It's with Ibrahimovic. And providing width. Well, that's the kind of play you want from your defender. Promising sequence. Alert defending. Çalhanoğlu. Real chance. Shot attempted. A case of foiling the opposition by whatever means. That is that for the first. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. And very deftly cut out. Çalhanoğlu. There's vision for you from Zlatan Ibrahimovic. It's there for him. Can they slot it home? Smuggled away. And the ball with Milinkovic-Savic. Failed to keep hold of it. Bonaventura here. Kessié. Ibrahimovic. And he's kept it out. Fully stretched. Somehow reaching it. Corner kick played over. Fisted clear. Lazzari. Here's Milinkovic-Savic. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Lulic. And return to Immobile. Luis Alberto. Will he finish? And we've just seen the counter-attack that can be so lethal. That was close.
Well, yeah, invite the team onto you, be structured, and then hit them with pace. Wasn't far off.
Lucas Leiva has it. Milinkovic-Savic. And teammates to play it to. Not fantastic defending. Let's see if it helps the opposition. Now Samu Castillejo. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Rebic. Straight down the throat of the opposition. Bastos now. They've given it away. So 20 minutes to go. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Now, let's see what they can do here. A real opening now. It goes beggingly. That could have been their ticket back into the game.
Well, 2 goals down. You can't keep wasting chances like this.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench. It's with Çalhanoğlu. He's in with a chance. Pulls it back. And this time, it's in.
Obviously, it's a tap-in, Derek, but it's the patience in the box I like. A predator's instinct, just waiting for the ball to come to him.
Pretty convincing-looking aggregate score of 3-0. It's Felipe Caicedo, and attempting the through ball. Lulic. Well, quite simply, the cross was too close to the keeper. Only 10 minutes remaining here. Castillejo. Ibrahimovic. My goodness, and in it goes!
Well, let's see that again. It's a decent save from the keeper, but it bounces back into play. Where were his defenders? The striker's there, pushes it into the net.
And the aggregate score has a one-sided look about it, 4-0. Marusic. Here's Milinkovic-Savic. Caicedo. And Caicedo has it. Clattered away. Immobile. Lulic. Calabria. And Rebic has it. Nothing wrong with that idea. Ibrahimovic just needs to remain focused on the task at hand. And unfortunate with that chip Lee, just over the top.
Oh, he's done everything right. He's gone over the keeper, but unfortunately he's gone over the bar as well.
Here's Milinkovic-Savic. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. And the referee's whistle.
All the omens are good, the teams are certainly very good, and the players involved. And it's live.
Just a personal memory here in the Stadio Olimpico. Alan, in the 1990 World Cup, there was a game between Italy and Uruguay. Got stuck in traffic and had to complete the journey on the back of a scooter. I made it with about half an hour to go before kick-off.
Did you really? Did you lead by a scooter as well? It was a
Slipping it through. Rebic. In goes the cross. Not really tested the goalkeeper, but sometimes it can look a bit too easy. He made sure he made the save competently.
Yeah, he did, and he doesn't make too many mistakes, this lad.
He's got to stop the play, the referee. This is the Milan lineup. Gianluigi Donnarumma is the goalkeeper.
Davide Calabria
Plays alongside Teo Hernandez in defence, and here is just the one main attacker in this lineup.
Roma's lineup for you.
Pau Lopez in goal.
Alexander Kolarov starts.
There's Zappacosta at the back. Should bit in here, but the referee has stopped it for this injury. Referee's got the ball, and he's going to drop it, and that's going to get us underway again. Well, it's easy here for the keeper. Well, one of the main forwards, a potential game changer here, Edin Dzeko.
2 in his previous match. Really helped his team then.
Henrik Mkhitaryan.
Lorenzo Pellegrini.
Now Mkhitaryan.
Edin Dzeko. Well, there's one for him to chase in behind. Trying to spot a potential ball to open them up, but they're keeping the ball well. Lorenzo Pellegrini. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. Gone on one possession back with that tackle. Lovely, incisive pass. Oh, he's in the clear here. No flag. He's in the clear. Keeper's done very well here. Federico Fazio. Jordan Veretout. Lorenzo Pellegrini.
Now Mkhitaryan.
And they've got a man out wide. Mkhitaryan. Read the intentions. Here's a chance for Milan to get forward with a bit of width too.
Henrik Mkhitaryan. Cristante. Jordan Veretout.
And here is Dzeko. Delivery to the far post. Not really away from the threat here. A real chance to go in front. Straightforward work for the goalkeeper.
Jordan Veretout.
Brian Cristante. Castillejo. He's through. Delivered into the box. Save!
Maybe even the keeper was surprised that he got a hand to that.
Corner's taken. And here's the shot. The defenders managed to get in the way there. It'll be a throw. No nonsense clearance from the defender. Chance to cross it. Certainly a move for the purists here with the emphasis on the passing. Kolarov. Pellegrini. Cristante. Cristante. Lorenzo Pellegrini. It's an advantage here for Roma. So we'll restart with a throw-in. Lorenzo Pellegrini. With his skill, here's a chance to have a run at goal and take the opposition on. Opportunity goes begging because of the interception, which is absolutely vital. 2 minutes of added time. That's what it says on the board. Edin Dzeko. The pass not, we know, at the end of the Coppa Nazionale. Oh, he's in the clear here. No flag. So the trophy on display here, Alan. The second half of this Coppa Nazionale final is going to tell us who's going to grab it.
Yeah, some of the players touching it on the way out at the start, and that's how close they are now.
Chris Smalling. He's got possession back for his team. Threads it through. Not able to take full advantage of a good position. Kessié. Well, it will be a throw. It's gone out off that player there. Trying to get behind the defenders to get in a good cross. Defender's done well here to clear the danger. Bonaventura. Here is Ibrahimovic, guiding it through the defenders. In on goal, there's no flag. He must have thought he'd scored from that distance. The keeper had other ideas. Corner played in, and they get it away. He's confident with the ball at his feet, isn't he? He's got the crowd off their seats with that one. It's close.
Yeah, he's such a clever player. He usually does try and place it and not far off at all there.
Chris Smalling. Kolarov. Jordan Veretout. Lorenzo Pellegrini. Cristante. Well, we're two-thirds of the way through the 90 minutes, half an hour to go. Edin Dzeko. He's made the interception. Bonaventura. Lost the ball. Cristante. Edin Dzeko. Now Mkhitaryan. Well, he's cleared the danger. Well, they've been really bursting to get on, those players on the bench, and one's going to be lucky now. Good vision from Ibrahimovic. Real chance. Now he's taken it off his toes and hung on to it.
Yeah, no knockdowns there for any lurking strikers. Good goalkeeping.
Bonaventura. It's Ibrahimovic again. Ibrahimovic away from his marker. Henrik Mkhitaryan. Chris Smalling. Time ticking on. Just over 15 minutes to go. Put his foot in to cut out the pass. Probing with the pass. Comes out off the goalkeeper.
very good skill. He's made it.
Ibrahimovic! They're in front, and it could be the moment that wins the cup.
Well, one half of the ground was absolutely mad in celebration.
Well, a little look of celebration, but inwardly he must be buzzing. Brilliant.
Coming in from the right, that was so inviting. Wonderful delivery.
Great ball, great goal.
Milan with the lead. Well, the wide man can show his skills here. There was danger, but he's cleared it.
It's been a very good game, and the substitutes might be able to make it even better. We're going to get a change.
He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Real chance now. Two for him today, and his team are benefiting from his sharpness in front of goal, knocking the ball into the back of the net. Restarting at 2-0.
Kolarov.
Spinazzola. This could be promising.
Now Mkhitaryan.
The referee has decided to add on 2 minutes. Lorenzo Pellegrini. He's put his body on the line there. In goes the corner. He's blocked the shot well.
It's a corner again.
Mkhitaryan swung it in. Swing at it. The fist of the keeper.